Hello and welcome to this new video. Today I wanted to change the format slightly. I wanted to show my face and I wanted to talk with my own voice and French accent. I hope you understand it. In this video I will show you how to create a customer services chatbot for your website, for your WordPress website, using OpenAI's assistant. So you start with the platform openai.com, and then let's start from the very beginning. Let's just create an account from scratch, sign up, and then full name, I'm just gonna call it the same as our website. First day, I'm just gonna put anything really. Right, organization name is my website as well, Cambridge Tools. It describes you. So I'm gonna add some API credit, because when you have the chat up and running, the chatbot, it will have to draw some credit. So let's put just $5, and then it should be plenty of credit. So I've just added $5 as API credit, so that my chatbot can then use tokens that will be drawn from that amount. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the dashboard, and you can see here on the left you've got various sections. So I would want to use the assistant. If you click on it, it's going to be empty because it's an account which just created. And if you look below, after you've been using it for a while, there will be the usage, so you can track your spending. And then the API keys is what we will use as well to make the assistant work. So all the API keys I'm going to create today for the purpose of this video, they will be deleted within the next hour, so no need to try and access and copy them, because it will be just for the purpose of this video. So I want to create an assistant first, and the assistant is going to be used as a customer service chatbot on my Cambridge Tools website, which I've got here. So this is a website created because I had the domain name cambridge.tools, and I'm using it mainly now as a photography lead generation, as well as I've created some web apps using bolt.new, which is an AI no coding app. So I've got like a engaging tour guide, photo spots app. So this one, people can buy it. This one is free. And basically there I'm showing like local businesses, photos I've taken of Cambridge, and all the tours of Cambridge that I'm promoting for free. And the idea is that in the corner, in one of those corners, I'm gonna have a chatbot, probably on the left there, because on the right, that's where my video is, unless I move it. Right. So that's the idea. For now, we're going to look into creating the assistant for it. So it's just very simple. Just click create. And here in the name, you just have to say you want to call it maybe a tour guide or a tour assistant. Maybe let's call it a tour assistant. The system instructions is where you will write a big list of things that you want the chatbot to be able to say. So I've actually got one that I created for my photography website that I'm going to use as a template. So in system instructions, this is the area where you want to put instructions from which your chatbot is going to draw information for its replies to the visitor of your website who interacts with it. So if you click on it, I've already got one pre-written set of instructions that I had written for my other website, which is Cambridge Photographers. I'm going to paste it here, and then I'm going to adapt it to Cambridge Tools. I will post one of those set of instructions into my website, and I will link it from the description so you can have a look from there. So let's quickly edit it. Right, I've now finished to write over the previous instructions, and I'm going to save. Right. Now I want also to, I need to decide which model I want. I think ChatGPT 4o mini is affordable and intelligent, so I think I can use this one. It's a lightweight one. I don't need any file search. I don't need any code interpreter. Response format will be text. I will leave everything as is. Okay. Well, this all is good. And it's been saved now. Great. So now that I've got the tour assistant, I will create an API key for this tour assistant. So when you create an API key, I'll show you straight away. Let's say create new secret key, and then default project as well. Let's call it tour assistant as well. And then create secret key. So the thing is, when the OpenAI platform shows you the secret key or the API key, it shows it to you only once. So either copy it and paste it somewhere else in a text file that you're going to keep on your computer, if you want to have access to it over and over again, because once you click done, it will be in this format, and there's no way, if you click, for example, edit, to see it again. So it's fairly interesting. You will have to delete it if you want to access it again and create another one. So now I've copied it. Okay, so now I've created the API key for the for this particular assistant. Okay, right, all good. One thing to know about OpenAI assistants is that when you put them on your website to act as a customer service assistant, every time a user visits your website and has an interaction with your chatbot, you will want to have a record of that interaction, because if the user, for example, asks for particular information and leave his or her email address and phone number, for example, to be contacted again, and name, and if there's no trace of this conversation, you have no idea they contacted your website, and it may then transpires that there have been lots of people interacting with your website, and you haven't contacted them back because you were not aware this happened. So to do so, we will need to check something that's called the threads, which is basically the history of what the assistants have been up to. And funnily enough, it's not there as default, by default. So to be able to make sure that the threads are activated, you need to go to settings over there. Then data control. And you see there, it says threads. Threads page shows message created with the assistant's API and playground. So you want them to be visible to just your organization owner, not to everyone. Okay. Usage dashboard. I think I'm going to keep that visible to organization owners, which is you and your coworkers, if you have any. Save that. Okay. So now when you go back to dashboard and check assistant, you see in there, you now have the threads from your interactions with your tour assistant or with your chatbot. So maybe let's try and have a play in the playground with your assistant there. And let's just pretend to be a user. So I'm gonna go hello, and then yeah, my camera is on the run button, so I will have to move it to the other side. Okay, and then the AI assistant is going to reply with the sentence we said we ask him to reply here, which is this one. Yes, I would want to go on a tour of Cambridge. What do you offer? Okay, so it gives you the whole list of things we offer. Right, so we have the interaction with the tour assistant chatbot, and now if I go back to dashboard over there and check assistants and threads, here is your conversation or our conversation, and if you click on it, it will give you basically all the messages that have been happening between you or the user and between your user and your tour assistant. So that way you can then grab the name of the person and the email and then contact them again to book them in, book the tour, and then be able to take them on a tour of Cambridge. But you know, as this is the example that I've provided, you can use the assistant for anything you need for your business. So now you know how to create an assistant and how to set the thread in the settings so that you have the history. I'm now going to show you how to implement the assistant into your website. So now I'm going to show you how to add a plugin to WordPress. So I found this plugin, which is actually free to use, AI Power Complete AI Pack. I've tested it this afternoon. I want to reactivate it now and show you how you can use it for your website. Just keep everything, and then I'm going to delete the API key because I played with one earlier which was not the same. So you will want to choose chatbot here. Everything else you leave free, unless you want to use it for anything else really. The model will be GPT-40 mini. I will then paste the API key I created earlier, which is here. Okay, fabulous. Now if you click on chatbot, you got the instructions there. So we will have to go back to assistants and then copy the system instruction to Control-A, Control-C, then go back to the chatbot, enter the instructions there. Right. I want the bot to be on the right hand side of the window. The widget icon, I want a custom one, and I've uploaded it earlier, so that's this one. But you can create any icon you want really. If you want to have something with that appears to be floating, you need a PNG file with a transparent background. You can probably create one with Canva or with Photoshop if you have Photoshop. Okay, so this works like this fine. I guess it's all saved. You can change the style here with the, with the colors and stuff, but I'm happy with this one. Interface. So the welcome message, we have it here, so we can actually copy it. So if I go back to the general settings, I want to add the message to greet the user. So you can go hello, and then like this. I will copy that, and then if I go back to interface, maybe I'll leave the emoji there, so I'm gonna copy back that hello, and then leave the emoji. Welcome to Cambridge Tools, new chat, gathering thoughts. Okay, so everything appears as is there. You can change everything you want there, but basically that's, I think the default is okay. Token management, I think I don't want to limit anything. I just want to leave it as is. I've got $5 to play with, but you could put $20, $30, $50, whatever you want. Tools, I don't think I want to change anything here. I just want to use it as a chatbot, so I'm not interested in anything else. Okay. So let's close this. And now it shows us a Docker. Okay. Great. And then I'm going to go back to the website front page. And if I refresh, okay. So now the chatbot is there. You may have noticed that when I scroll down, oh no, it's not there anymore. There used to be the reCAPTCHA from Google that was there in the corner. Underneath, there's a trick to actually put it on the other side if you have your reCAPTCHA on the right. I found this online the other day. Move the reCAPTCHA badge to the left step by step. I can leave that link as well to the description. But if you copy that code, go back to your dashboard, and I think if I go to customize additional CSS here, and then you can see it now, the reCAPTCHA is there, right? So it's a bit layer on top of each other. It's not very nice. So when I copy the code, you will see it straight away disappear and go to the other side. So now it's there. Okay. It's a great way to just get rid of it on this side of the window. When I publish now the CSS, it will be published and stay there. So when I put the website back in full screen, it's going to be behind my window, my camera. Okay. Okay, so if I go back to the home page there, refresh, And then that way now, if one of your customers come, or one of the user of the website wants an information, he will click there and then start typing, ask something. Do you offer punting tools? Punting is a flat boat in Cambridge where you can visit Cambridge by the river, which is a nice experience. We do advertise various punting companies, but we do not offer punting tools ourselves. If you're interested in a punting experience, I recommend contacting the punting companies directly for more information. That's it. No thanks. Boom. Okay. Enjoy your day. Nice assistant. So then when you go back to the assistant page and the thread, and you have to refresh it. Oh, it's not there yet. Okay. I tested this plugin actually, and I got the transcription of the chat only later, basically. So I got it at the end of the day. So you may have to wait a little bit for the thread to be updated. One other thing I wanted to tell you about is, so this plugin there is free. It's probably why the thread takes quite a while to be updated. There is also now another solution you can use if you want to. This is this website there. It's called Open Assistant GPT. And when you sign up with them, they offer you the possibility to have 9 different chatbots for $18 a month, which I think is a bargain, really. So they integrate everything for you. You just have to enter their code into your website, and it's all done for you, basically. So you don't have to add a plugin, which may be heavy on your website. You just literally add a short code, or you add a little bit of code into your website. I can actually show you how to do it if you want with this account I've got now. So if I go to login, right, so I've got already 5 chatbots from other websites. So for example, if I go to my website, Cambridge Photographers, you can see this is a very discrete icon. When I click there, it says Open Assistant GPT, powered by Open Assistant GPT. And you can type messages there. Okay. So if I wanted to now, instead of having the plugin on the Cambridge tools, if I delete the plugin again, if I go to install plugin and deactivate it, so deactivate the plugin there, temporary deactivation. Okay. Right. I've added code snippet plugin to show you actually how to do this. So let's say I want to create a new chatbot. So I go create chatbot here, very easy. And the chatbot is here, basically. That's the assistant. So it's called Tour Assistant. And then the welcome message is this message we wrote at the beginning. So if I open the window a bit larger, okay. So the default prompt is actually the instructions. OpenAI model. We're gonna go mini. So now for the OpenAI key, you remember I told you to keep it somewhere safe. So I'm gonna enter it here. And then that's pretty much it. So I need to click create again. So I'm gonna move my create. Okay, congratulations. So I move that back again. You've successfully created your chatbot. I have OpenAI credits, start chatting. Okay. So now it's here. Okay. So now I have the chatbot created. I want to embed it to the website. So I need to go to this section, embed on website. And I want to do it like that with the script. So this first script there goes into the header of the website. Save. And then I will actually open the body. Copy the iframe. And I will paste it anywhere in the page. So let's say maybe here. I will HTML, click on it and add it to the page, iframe, publish. And you see it already displaying in there. If I go back to the home page, refresh the page, that's it, it's here. Chat with us, and that way I can go, hello, I want to do a photo tool with my company. So let's say I leave my details. Okay, so we've had an interaction with the tour assistant, and hopefully you've got all the details of the customer. And that's it. This concludes our video. If you liked what you saw, I invite you to subscribe to our channel and to like the video. Thanks again.